Wait, don't scroll. Something just shifted in the realm of heaven the moment you opened this. You didn't even realize it, but when your eyes landed here, an angel whispered, "Finally, they're here." God has been trying to reach you for a while now. You always feel it, don't you? That strange pull in your spirit, that gentle tap on your heart. This time, it's different. Archangel Michael has been waiting exactly 45 minutes to tell you what's about to happen. But if you ignore this again, if you close it like before, something very important might vanish without warning. You think skipping this is harmless, but what if I told you that heaven just paused time for you? Just so this message could land right where you're sitting? A lot of people ignore these signs, but you were chosen to see this exact message. Not by chance. Not by coincidence. But by divine timing. Because something is going to happen in your life that nobody told you about, and Michael says it's closer than you think. Let me ask you this, do you know how many nights God watched you cry and didn't say a word because he was waiting for this moment? You ask for signs, but when they come, you rush past them. Please don't hurt God by skipping this again. Don't break his heart today. He's been preparing something for you. Something unexpected. Something divine. But it all depends on what you choose to do in the next few minutes. Michael says, "Beloved, I've seen your soul ache. I know you're tired. But you don't even realize how close you are to the change you begged heaven for. There's a reason this found you today. Maybe your heart has been feeling strange lately, like something's coming. And maybe you couldn't sleep last night because your spirit already knew. This is that moment. The thing you've been sensing, it's not your imagination. It's real. And it's happening faster than you think. Sparkles if you feel chills while reading this, that's not the wind. That's heaven confirming this is for you. And if your spirit feels like crying, it's because your soul just remembered something it forgot. Sparkles. God is whispering something to you right now. Can you hear it? No? That's okay. Because Michael is here to translate it. He says, your name was written in a golden book just 45 minutes ago. A decision was made about you. And you weren't even aware. That's why this message couldn't wait. That's why God pushed it into your life. Because what's about to happen will shift your future in a way you never expected. You may not know this, but someone from your past, yes, that one, is thinking about you right now. They don't know why. But their spirit is restless. Heaven is tugging on their heart because something between you two was left unfinished. Michael says, you weren't supposed to see each other again, until this moment was ready. And now, it is. I need you to pause for a second. Breathe. Look around you. Does something feel off? Like the air has changed just a little? That's not just a feeling. That's spiritual tension. Angels are surrounding you right now. One is even standing behind your left shoulder. Don't turn. Just know, they are guarding you because tonight, a shift will begin. Love letter before you continue. Take a moment to subscribe or follow. Because Archangel Michael has more to say, and this isn't the only message. Missing the next one could mean missing a miracle. Love letter. You weren't supposed to skip this. That's why even your screen didn't lag this time. That's why you didn't get distracted. Because heaven made sure your focus locked in. Don't betray that divine alignment. Something is about to knock on the door of your life, spiritually, emotionally, even physically. And if you're not watching, you'll miss it. Michael says, a courier from heaven is coming. You don't see them. But they've already left. I know this might sound intense. But have you ever wondered why you've been so restless lately? Why you feel a strange mixture of fear and excitement, like something big is coming, but you can't explain it. That's spiritual awakening. And Michael says, you're no longer who you were. You're evolving. Fast. That's why people have been walking away. That's why emotions have been heavy. Because your new season is here. God is not angry at you. But He's been sad. Sad because you keep skipping the very messages meant to heal you. Sad because you say you want change, but run from the change bringers. Sad because He's trying to open a door, but your hands are still clinging to a lock that no longer works. This message is your divine key. And if you let go now, you will walk into a room filled with answers. Let me reveal this. Michael says something is going to happen in the next 7 days that will feel like a storm at first. Unexpected. Fast. Confusing. But it's not an attack. It's a reset. A divine intervention. A door closing so loudly it will shake your whole life, but it's because something more powerful is waiting behind another door. One you forgot even existed. You're not crazy for feeling like something is watching you. You're not losing it for hearing whispers at night or dreaming of the same person over and over again. Those aren't coincidences. That's your spiritual radar activating. Archangel Michael says, their soul has called your name while you sleep. And if you've been waking up between 3 a.m. and 4 a.m., now you know why. Listen carefully, someone is about to message you. Or call you. And they will say something that sounds ordinary. But behind their words, there's something hidden. A confession. A truth. A secret that changes everything. You must be ready. Because if you shut down too quickly, you'll miss the real message. Heaven has been rearranging the timeline of your life to give you another shot. You weren't supposed to receive this opportunity again. But Michael begged God to open the door one more time, for you. And God said yes. But only if you respond. Only if you open your spirit and let this message reach your heart, not just your screen. There's someone in heaven who keeps mentioning your name. Over and over. A relative, a soul you loved deeply. They are watching. And they helped this message get to you. That's why it feels familiar. That's why your chest feels heavy right now. It's not sadness, it's a spiritual reunion. You were not forgotten. You were being prepared. And now, it's time. Thank you. Now breathe slowly, because what comes next is going to reach deeper into your soul than anything you've read this year. Let Archangel Michael guide this moment. He's standing beside you, not in fantasy, but in unseen truth. His wings are spread around your energy, and he's whispering to your spirit, they don't realize they're standing at the edge of a miracle. Yes, a miracle. And not just any miracle, but one that was delayed for years because you were never ready before now. But something shifted recently. A few days ago, maybe you felt a little different, more emotional, more sensitive, more aware. That's not random. That was your spiritual eyes opening. You weren't supposed to see this message until that part of you had awakened. Heaven has been rearranging the timeline of your life to give you another shot. You weren't supposed to receive this opportunity again. But Michael begged God to open the door one more time, for you. And God said yes. But only if you respond. Only if you open your spirit and let this message reach your heart, not just your screen. There's someone in heaven who keeps mentioning your name. Over and over. A relative, a soul you loved deeply. They are watching. And they helped this message get to you. That's why it feels familiar. That's why your chest feels heavy right now. It's not sadness, it's a spiritual reunion. You were not forgotten. You were being prepared. And now, it's time. Thank you. Now breathe slowly, because what comes next is going to reach deeper into your soul than anything you've read this year. Let Archangel Michael guide this moment. He's standing beside you, not in fantasy, but in unseen truth. His wings are spread around your energy, and he's whispering to your spirit, they don't realize they're standing at the edge of a miracle. Yes, a miracle. And not just any miracle, but one that was delayed for years because you were never ready before now.